world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
Picks it up on the second. Over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone!
That was hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall.
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! On a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
The XBL AA's road to the Season 20 World Series has been paved with legendary matchups and upsets galore. And now, our competitors stand just inches from achieving the ultimate prize. The upstart and rookie that can swing it with the best and passion unmatched has a chance to bolster their trophy cabinet and become one of the most decorated rookies in XBL's storied history. Standing resolute is the former World Series champion that has a chance to become the first repeat champion in the AA record books. With a balanced approach and experience on their side, the opportunity is ripe for glory. It is mhsmith and the Neighborhood Diners looking to feast against Preztone and the Louisiana Pelicans. Welcome to the AA World Series.
Alright, it seems my camera is not working. I'll fix that whenever we switch it over to Mystery Man. But what's up, everybody? We are here live after a little bit of technical difficulties. We ended up kind of starting right on time, about 10 minutes late per usual for the booth. And we're here with games 3 and 4 of our AA World Series. And with me in the booth is Misto. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good because I see right off the bat we've got a Pelmav sighting here in the chat. So good to see our buddy Pelmav. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good series so far. It has been not much hitting, unfortunately, but really surprising, actually. Both of these players can definitely, without any question, hit at the AA level. Pitching has been solid. So, that'll take us into the keys of the game. Pitching mastery on both sides. I'm not sure it's really been that great, but it's certainly been solid enough to hold each other down. So, pretty good location at the AA level. They both definitely can pitch. These are future AAA players. I think very sooner rather than later. Patience at the plate, that's kind of been the issue here, is there hasn't really been the patience on that side of the ball, I wouldn't say. And then big defense rearing its ugly head or beautiful head, depending on where you feel or what you feel about big def.
Yeah, good job, Mist. I mean, I was here for games 1 and 2, so I obviously was paying extra tight attention to this set and the pitching on both sides. It's really pretty absurd to see the way the Diners were able to pitch, because they were the long ball winner during the regular season. They weren't known for their pitching. Even in the playoffs, they were giving up almost 8 runs per game. Preztone, it was more expected, and Preztone has really limited the run totals. Before he played the World Series last week, he was giving up under 3 runs per game in the postseason. But what really stood out is the fact that really the Diners outpitched the Pelicans. They really played their game. You would expect the Pelicans to win the low scoring games, but the Diners, they reached a new level, and I feel like you see that a lot of times at the higher end of the league, in the XBL and the AAA. A lot of times you see when people get into those semifinals in that World Series, the pitching really becomes, pretty stifling, and now it's the AA that we're seeing it. So that just shows the skill level improvement of this lower league. But coupled with that pitching is just the fact these two were bailing each other out a lot. I think they were both locating decently well. Diners a little bit better, but I think the main difference is that the Diners started to catch on to that Preztone was chasing a lot of those moving fastballs inside and outside the zone, and the Diners are doing it as well, but it didn't seem like Preztone adjusted as quickly and found out that, hey, I need to throw some more balls because they're going to get swung at. So I think the big difference maker, this second key right here, really should be on a billboard as the main overriding point of this series so far, is who can be patient at the plate. And whoever does that, it looks like they're going to be able to win this game, because that's the big factor so far that has really killed both of these guys offensively. To go along with the pitching and the chasing, I mean, the defense has been stellar from these two. It's some of the best defense I have ever seen over the course of a couple games, and it's in this AA ego, so it's beautiful to see. So I think it was important to me to get a point about pitching, offense, and fielding, because we really saw a complete game in games 1 and 2, and I think we're going to see more of that moving forward. But with that said, I mean, Diners hold a 2-0 lead. The Pelicans, they're going to be playing at the Diners home park. It's he's got a chance to, save his season. If he just gets a game tonight, he's going to extend this thing. But the Diners, they have a chance to be our first crowned champion of season 20. And with that said, that's pretty much all we got. Y'all give us a second. I'll have a little bit of a slow start when I jump in. Just give me a little bit of time on that. But we'll get game 3 right at you, and we'll have a lot of fun tonight here before Thanksgiving. See y'all soon. switched over, and we were good to go. We're going into Battery Bay, home of the neighborhood Diners. The rookie, the upstart man, who absolutely matched during the regular season, but has found his stride on the mound here in the World Series. He's looking to take an absolutely commanding 3-0 lead here. I love his uniforms. Look at those missed. Those are some great uniforms on the mound.
Looking good.
No camo included. He's got a starting pitcher with no curveball. He's got the 3 fastballs, a changeup, and a screwball. Not a terrible arsenal, very usable. And he's definitely got the first out there.
Yeah, you don't usually see that 2-seam plus the Scourgy, but that will definitely work.
We'll see, like I said before, like we talked about in the keys, who could be more patient at the plate in this one. Preztone at the dish right now, his namesake. Had a few good hits in the first couple of games. He's got another one back here left field. That's been his favorite part in this park through 2 games. He's got his 3rd hit of the series over there back towards that wall, maybe his 4th. It feels like every time Preztone himself gets up to the plate, he mashes one deep to left field. Now, can he pair it together with another hit? It's been a struggle for the Pelicans to get runs across. We've seen quite a few good hits, but chaining them together has been a different story. Elite 2-seam on this pitcher as well. Fouls that one off 1 and 2. We'll see if he gets him on a chase here. It's going to be inside most likely. A good eye from Preztone, already seeing better patience from him to start this game. Swings at the screwball. It's over there between first and second, scooped up by the second baseman. Runner does advance to third.
Number 98. Donovan.
So far looking pretty good against really quite a tough arsenal. If you don't, I mean, this is the arsenal. You really got to monitor that chasing.
Yeah, and so far the starting pitcher difference is, oh my, maybe a little too patient that time. The Diners have been using more velo on the mound so far. This is actually the lowest velo starter we've seen so far in this series. Maybe Preztone is going to be more comfortable against this middling velo. This one's going to be in the zone. Swung on, popped way up sky high. Allison is back there and put away easily. So a good hit to left field from Preztone himself, but then 3 outs to follow.
Number 18.
Now the center fielder comes up, and there's a lot of velo on the mound here. With the standard 5-pitch arsenal, Preztone starts with a pretty meaty pitch there. We'll see how much he uses his velo. Starts with a couple of changeups. Fastball hitter on this leadoff swinger. That one is a fastball into the zone. Gets him chasing inside. It's over the shortstop and put away easily. I think that's one thing, Miss, that I saw in games 1 and 2 is that Preztone can locate, but he's given his first pitch a lot of the time gets kind of away from him and gets over the heart of that zone. I'm interested to see how he's going to be able to locate that first pitch. He did have falls behind on one of his starters in the last series. That one's hammered left field, but going to be caught.
Now batting, a left fielder, number 15.
Just off the edge, good eye there. Baconator, I like to call him, is at the dish. He's got dragons on his chest. Even though he's the Diners, he has dragons as his logo. Not really sure what's going on here.
Umpire, I'd like to speak to your supervisor.
Take your base.
Good eye there from the Diners to work a walk. I'm not sure if
Good
we
eye,
should-
Preztone kind of working the outside area but missing the plate.
Not the worst thing against a hitter like the Diners who won the long ball. I think that was one thing from Preztone is he was a little too aggressive when he pitched in the last go-around. Maybe learning from his mistakes a little bit. It is a long series. Ace Exterminator, Ash Brown. Oh, that's meaty. Another first pitch that's just plopped over the middle of the plate. 2 outs here. This is a big spot. Another one very hittable, but late on that velo. It's an 0-2 count. And a big spot here in the first inning with 2 runners on and a good hitter at the dish. The velo gets by him again. Preztone gets the strikeout he needs, and he escapes the jam. Both players got to second base there in the first inning, but no runs converted.
Number 31.
It came with the velo right at the right moment there, but that's what you have to do against Smith is you have to keep him off balance as to what's coming in there, because if he's sitting on anything, it's going to get absolutely murdered.
Yeah, Smith very similar to a lot of the big masters in the league. It's not only the location, it's more so about mixing up the velocity more than anything and limiting that power.
Now batting.
Preztone did a good job of it in the first inning.
Larry Lynn.
mhsmith, he's explaining why his diners all of a sudden are the Dragons in the chat. That one's hammered deep left field. I don't think it's going to be far enough. It's towards the warning track.
Now batting. Center
Yeah, you know, we got a
number
note
50,
here. I believe mhsmith is coming with different uniforms every game.
Right.
And so he went with the coaster, the roller coaster theme here with the Dragon. So it does make some sense, folks.
Different unis and apparently different logos. Just change your team up every game. Why not? It's the XBL. Do whatever you want. There's no rules. There's no rule book here. Not that I've ever seen.
We just ignore it.
I mean, I think it's somewhere, but I mean, come on. Swung on deep left field. Preztone,
it's gone.
hello. He finds the power that he's been looking for in this series, and he's got a solo shot to left field. His favorite part of the park so far in this stadium. It's 1-0. Pelicans lead.
The catcher, number 99, Joe
Good
Lee.
swing of the bat on a fastball there. Preztone shows he can catch up to that velo. Another good swing. He's been hitting it hard so far to start this game. There's a little bit of an awkward route, but the center fielder is able to get it. He wasn't even selected on the center fielder, but it was so high up it had time to get there.
Number 27.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a lot of long shots already in this series. We've seen a few games this postseason where there was maybe one or two balls even hit past the outfield. But these two are. This feels like a high-scoring game in the making.
It does.
Now batting, the catcher, number 29.
Oh, another fastball meaty, but so far the Diners not been able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball outside.
Another one that's very hittable, but he ropes it towards second base on the ground, put away cleanly for 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 5.
That was a case of a very good swing. Just when you get above the ball, it usually turns into an out unless you're shooting it right up the middle.
Good cutter on the edge. Good job not diving. That's 3 up, 3 down for the Pels. As they step back up to the plate now, Fuentes, the pitcher, is up.
Bridget
And an
Fuentes.
excellent start for her on the mound. Might have to get Smith in here to tell us what the starting pitchers. Every player on his team is supposed to be a food. I don't know if I've ever heard of that food. Oh, a dive from center field. Almost got by him, but he scoops it up.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
You have any idea what the starter,
Brooks.
Tami Goyoki, is that a food?
Goyoki, it sounds like a food.
It does sound like a food.
I don't know, Korean or.
My Lord, Preztone is putting a jolt into these swings. Another one flies out deep to right field. We didn't see a whole lot of this out of Preztone in the first couple games. He looks much more comfortable at the plate in this game. Even the balls that have been out, they've been very deep into the outfield. A good sign if you're a Pelicans fan as he looks to climb back into the series. Good changeup low and away.
A lot more confidence. You can feel the confidence from the Pels against a tough pitcher.
Yeah, good screwball in the corner there, and he just pushes it up through center field. A good
Now batting,
piece of
the
hitting
right
there to
fielder,
move the runner
number
up.
22,
Couple of runners on now, and it's
Maggie
Maggie Page, the right fielder, with 1 out and a chance to deliver and extend this lead. 40th pitch on the way for the Korean food, I think.
We'll say it, whether it's right or wrong.
Flies out another deep shot to center field, but a fly out.
Now batting, the
Preztone
third
just
baseman,
missing a little bit
number
under these
98,
balls right now, but
Donovan
really putting a good
James.
hack on these.
Ball, that's low.
Donovan James at the plate.
Ball,
A good hitter, very capable of pushing these runs across. Already seen 1 long ball in this game. This one's going to be into the zone, looked on, 2-1.
strike.
Just clips the edge of the zone. 2-2 whiffer is engaged. Going to get difficult now. Way inside, good eye. There's a little bit of lag there. The players did tell us, even though these are recorded, there's a little bit of lag. Hit and run, and it gets through. Is he going to round for home? He does. He's going to go all the way home. There's going to be a play at the plate. He's safe. And a great piece of hitting there on the hit and run. That's baseball, folks. And now he takes a 2-0 lead, pushes this starter into 10ths. Swings that one inside there, but a good inning there for Preztone as he's up 2-0. He hasn't had a lead in the series, game 1 or 2 until this game. Now he's been leading from the second inning on. That one push shot to center field for a leadoff hit for the Diners as they look to answer back.
Was that the pitcher or was that somebody else?
That was the pitcher.
Okay.
That'll help the mojo. That was tense. That one hit well. Ooh. Thought it was going to hit the dirt, but Page able to scoop it. A lot of hard hit outs so far. You're right, Miss. This feels like a high-scoring game.
It really does. They both seem to be handling the motion very well, and the timing has been overall good.
Yeah, the timing more than anything. It feels like both of these guys are getting great power scores on most of their swings. Fastball still a little bit too fast for the Diners, though. You can see that velocity. Fuentes is really relying on it. Curveball this time, but a good location saves him. It feels like every out almost is just hammered.
Left fielder, number 15.
Baconator with 5 home runs and a 450 average. One swing of the bat can tie this game, but locked in now on the mound. Oh, no!
Oh, boy, right
From
to
locked
the face.
in to dead. She's laying on the field. She's not getting up. Does she come alive in the intermission? Is she on the mound? She is. Still 2 bars of health, but that's a huge turnaround in this game. Fuentes has been dealing on the mound, loses all of that velocity, and now the Diners look to strike. And they do as they put a curveball up towards center field. He's going to round for home. We've seen some outs at the plate in this series. We've got another chance for one, but he's safe. And it's 2-1.
Can you even get her through this inning now? No, he doesn't want to do it.
I'm going to go ahead and sub for a similar pitcher in terms of stats after that injury. Oh, curveball, a cutter inside just off the hands, but he's able to push it through the center field gap, and now this game is already tied up.
That doesn't seem like the opening pitch you would want. That really didn't either. That wasn't far enough out. That was a good pitch.
And there's a third out, so the Diners tie it back up. It's 2-2 now in the top of the 4th here in Game 3 of our AA World Series. Both guys have been hitting extremely well. We've got a starting pitcher knocked out of the game. A lot going on so far here through 4.
I think we're far enough along, Uni, that sometimes if you can make it to the 3rd or 4th, you can ride the bullpen as long as you can avoid pandemonium innings.
The center field.
But it is a chore.
Bruce LaRoche.
Especially against a hitter like the Diners. And the way that velocity was working, we saw him bring in a much lower velo reliever. Be interested to see how Preztone adjusts on the mound. He starts himself off with a good leadoff double, though. The way he's hitting, he might be able to just outscore the Diners in this game if he has to. Starting pitcher for the Diners, losing some of her stats now, up to her 55th pitch. This one's going to be a strike, looked on full count. This one's going to be in the zone, swung on, it's into the dirt, onto first base, put away, but the runner moves up, and now he's 90 feet from home.
The catcher,
number 99.
Definitely getting away with a lot of meat here with Goyaki.
We're not seeing as good of location from the Diners in this game. Oh, that one's pushed past the shortstop, and another run's going to score, so it's 3-2. The Pelicans take the lead right back, and we've got a back and forth affair. Now the relief pitcher is up to the plate.
You bet that's a strike.
You're right, Preztone is watching a lot of good pitches by the zone, but it's still a better approach than he had in games 1 and 2. Oh, a chance for a double play here. Diners on to second, over to first in plenty of time and put away. They get the double
and a mojo boost.
Catcher, number 29.
Now, how can Preztone pitch with this lower velocity pitcher? Deep right field, curveballs yacked, but put away by Page.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Good swing, that's just a tough pitch.
Preztone continuing to hammer the zone on that first pitch each at bat. Diners have swung early, and it hasn't been an issue. It's been a good decision by the Diners to swing early and often the way Preztone is pounding the zone. Now he's patient here in a 3-1 count. Walk prone is engaged for Oakley Hugh on the mound.
You bet that's a strike.
It's a full count. Now he watches a meatball.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's a
Oh, boy,
no-doubter
that was
way
not it.
back there left field, and it's gone. And this game's tied.
Yeah, a little bit of a cavalier pitch there after getting away with the meatball. He decided to double down, and it backfired.
Number 23.
Now this reliever's already tense. Just came into this ball game. Need a lot of innings out of this SPRP.
Strike.
This one through the gap between first and second, and it's going to be another single. So runners on with one out. The Diners answered back immediately, and now they look to take the lead.
Number 18.
It would be their first lead of the game.
A lot of people are of a mind of bringing in that SPRP as their first reliever if they run into trouble early, kind of like what you would typically see in the major leagues. I'm against that. I like to bring in an RP. I'd like to save my SPRP for later in the game when I have a better feel for how long she's going to have to pitch.
Right, sometimes you can actually stretch your best reliever a little longer because of the mojo boost, and you never have to get to what is typically a weaker SPRP.
And the SPRPs typically don't have hitting because it's more expensive, so it pays off to sometimes save that SPRP, because if you really need that pitcher, you might let them hit even with 0 stats just because you need the length no matter what.
All right. Starting pitcher still in for the Diners. A solo shot tied the game. This one's back. Hang on. Is this going to hit the pole? It turns, bounce off the pole. We see another home run. These guys are trading home runs and trading the lead while they're at it. Britt Brooks over to left field.
Yeah, you really got to wonder where were the Pelicans' bats in the first 2 games. This looks like a different hitter.
This looks like the Pelicans that we saw win the AA World Series a couple seasons ago. He was known for being an excellent hitter. Not so much this season. He was really known for pitching. Imagine if he gets back to his form from season 18 at the plate. Pair that with his pitching. It would be really tough to force the Pelicans out of the series, even down 2-0.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
Maggie
22.
Page up at the plate, who had a good sliding catch in right field, where we saw our first flash of the leathers so far tonight after we saw plenty of it in game 1 and 2.
No, outside.
Gotta wonder how long Goyoki is going to be on the mound. Losing a lot of those stats now. Going to leave one over the heart of the plate. This one popped way up by Page. Another deep fly out for the Pels.
Yeah, to be honest, the pitching hasn't been here for either player. We're seeing a lot of random meatballs.
Definitely has been weaker pitching so far, and to go along with it, there's been a better eye for sure. I mean, the pitching hasn't been as crisp, but at the same time, you put that together with the improved eye from both of these guys, and you can see why this score is higher than the last 2 games and why it feels like there's still runs to come.
I almost feel like they don't feel a need to chase because they're getting everything they want by just waiting for it.
Ball outside.
SPRP Oakley Hugh is back to neutral. Hang on, this one's back left field. Center fielder's taking an awkward run at it. Could have maybe reached it, but he took too close of an angle, and it gets by, and because of it, it's a leadoff double for the Diners. They continue to answer back. They look like they're poised to answer back again. Down by 1 at the bottom of the 5th.
That might have been a little bit of a lag issue on the fielding because that didn't appear to be tracking the ball.
It's inside.
Changeup swung on, not a terrible location, but a better hit. And runners are going to be on the corners with no outs, and the Diners look like they're ready to have a big inning. Does Oakley Hugh remain in the game? Looks like he will for at least one more at-bat. Harsh Brown at the plate. This one pushed towards center. Can he get there in time? He does. Does he throw it home? We've seen a... Oh, he gives him to second. I feel like he maybe could have got him at home. We've seen 2 or 3 throwouts at home in this series, but no play there, and the game is tied again.
Number 27.
I don't think there's enough arm out there from what I've seen tonight, but that's a big out.
This is game 3 legit. Thanks for the raid. Just really boosted our numbers, buddy.
We got a legit fire, Ray. Thank you, legit fire.
And there's a third out, but not before the Diners answer. It's been 3 straight innings of both teams scoring at least 1 run. Scorecard is just cluttered with runs, as it's 4-4. Pelicans back to a tie ball game. They've continued to answer back their own and take the lead, but this one swung on. That's really the first bad chase we've seen so far in this game.
The first baseman.
It's also one of the best pitches we've seen. He sucked him
Larry
into a cutter. We really haven't seen enough of that.
That's okay.
Goyoki really losing a lot of stats now. This one popped way up. That screwball located well. Looks like it's going to be caught by Pancake on the right side, who's locked in.
Now batting.
And it's 2 up, 2 down, the quietest inning here in a while for the Pelicans.
Ball outside.
Yeah, in my opinion, we're seeing a lot of backup pitches right over the plate, and that's like the most dangerous pitch you can throw.
Oh, a good hit, but it's the deepest part of the park, and it's caught at the wall. He almost went away with another solo shot, but caught by Allison out there in the outfield. And finally, the Diners, they get to play from a tie ball game for the first time since the first inning. We'll see what they do with it. They put a good hammer into one right field. Right fielder's back there. Took another awkward route at it. Another one gets over his head. Is it going to turn into a triple? No, it's just a double. A couple of plays in the outfield. I feel like a better route maybe could have reached it.
Number 20.
Now the SP's going to be pulled
Now batting. Number 7.
for catch-up.
That's a strike.
We have not seen the pinch hitters really for the Diners. I believe his starters went 8 innings in both games. Oh, he goes to third. We're in a little bit of a pickle here. He gets him out. A good play from Preztone there to get the Diners out with too aggressive a base running. That's huge with the game tied like this.
Yeah, Preztone would love to get 1 or 2 more outs from this RP, who's actually done a decent job. Despite shaky at best statistics.
Accuracy, 3-0 count,
Nope.
and walks him. 4-pitch walk for Oakley Hugh. Still remains in the game tense. Now we look at the bullpen. Bottom of the 6th inning, pressure bars at 3.
Gotta go now. Yeah, you can't leave him in there, lefty on righty.
Decides to leave him in. Let's see what he does. He gives him a pitch to hit. It's a changeup to lead off the at-bat. Bases are going to be loaded now with 1 out. And surely we see the bullpen come in here and try to get into a play or a weak pop-up.
Left fielder. Number 15.
You have to do something now.
What does that bullpen look like for the Pelicans? Could have a big velo switch up here, and it is. It's going to be Chase Floral, who's got the 4-pitch arsenal, the same one we just saw, but a lot more velo to work with. Desperately is trying to keep his team at a tie ball game. The velo, you can see it's too much as it's an adjustment. It's a 1-1 count now. Good eye there from the Diners, 2-1.
It's inside.
3-1, he's going to have to go to the plate.
Yep.
Another one pushed through the gap on the infield. Yeah, a good swing of the bat. The Diners take the lead for the first time in this game, late in the ball game, at the bottom of the 6th, and they've still got 2 outs to work with.
Strike. You couldn't see the plate if your jitter was on. Nope.
Still seeing good patience. Swings on this one. Can a left fielder get there in time? It's off of his leg.
No.
It's going to bounce by him, and the runners are going to continue to round. It's going to be a 2 RBI single. On a little bit of RNG that's difficult to overcome if you're the Pelicans. That was a good slide, but Metalhead says otherwise, and it's a 3-run lead now for the Diners. This one could be a double play, though. That's what the doctor ordered. It's on to second. It's over to first. He's going to beat it out.
Yeah, I was going to say it's awfully tough to absorb that play in left field when you're already down 2 games.
Pitcher still somehow neutral after giving up 3 runs now. Inheriting a bases loaded situation. 2-1 count, 3-1 count, another hitter's count. We've seen quite a few of these this inning. The Diners have been patient, waiting for their pitch as a full count with 2 outs. A big pitch coming on the way. Oh, he's laid on the changeup and fooled him. He gets the out he needs there, but not without giving up 3 runs. Floral comes in with the bases loaded and gives up 3. Now the Pelicans, they've got some work to do. They've been swinging the bat well enough to overcome this. Down 2-0 in the series. You got to feel like the pressure really is mounting. We're going to be into, I believe, the top of the 7th.
I think we have reverse splits coming in, but
Catcher number 99.
the Pelicans gonna have to block that out entirely and just go.
Different 4-pitch arsenal with a curveball, a forkball, and 2 fastballs. It's whisk spin. Oh, swings the forkball, the first one of the game that he's seen. Completely baits him.
Pitcher number 21.
Yeah, didn't get a good look at a single pitch there against spin. Whisk spin, looking good so far.
Now batting, Archie Gray.
Looks like the Diners have built quite an impressive bullpen. Good reliever here, and we saw in games 1 and 2, he's got an absolute monster of a closer, and now a great play at shortstop on the diving grab and able to deliver it to first in time. It's 2 up, 2 down. Britt Brooks, who has a home run in this game, steps up to the plate, hammers on to center field, but it's going to be a line drive to Allison. And now the Diners playing with a lot of momentum, up 3, put back-to-back zeros on the board against the Pels, and they have not been shut out in 4 straight innings.
Number 29.
This one's put a jolt in right field, back towards the warning track, and caught by Page.
Oh, just missed radical. Good timing, good swing.
We do see a new reliever in for the Pelicans, a 3rd reliever of the game. It's Doc Frank with a 1 ERA. Seems to have been dealing in these playoffs, has a 5-pitch arsenal. Trying to keep the lead at 3 for his team and give them a chance to recover in this game and recover in this series. And it's a good start for him. He's got 2 outs.
Pitcher number 25.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
It doesn't even consider taking whisk spin out. Whisk spin, I think, is what he's looking to run throughout the rest of this game if he can get away with it.
Roach out there with a sliding grab. It's been 2 for 3 on those sliding grabs. RNG hurt Preztone on 1, but he's done a good job on the other 2 to get the outs. Now he's looking to answer. Only 6 outs to play with. He needs 3 runs, and he's got the heart of his order up, starting with himself. We'll see how his patience is. It's hard to be patient in a game like this, down by 3. 2-2 count to one of the best hitters in this lineup. Weak pop-up right back to the pitcher's mound.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 22.
Feels like one of those situations where the Pelicans need the RNG to go their way for just a hit or 2 and spark something.
And to Smith's credit, we're seeing a little bit better location here. It's making it tough on Preztone, in addition to the fact that you've got a tough pitcher out
baseman,
there.
Number 98, Donovan James.
Diners have found more of that game 1 and 2 form the way they're locating now. This one's through, and it's going to be 2 on 1 outs. The tying run is going to be at the plate. Pressure bars are at 4.
The second baseman, number 31.
Interesting to see. He's saving the forkball. That was a totally mislocated fastball. Saving the forkball is an out pitch, but I think he might want to break that out because Preztone did not look good on his first swing at that fork.
Oh, it's meaty. Fastball hitters engaged. It's another single through the heart of that infield. And the bases are low with 1 out, and this has gotten very interesting. The RBI hero is up. He's not stimulated, but he's trying to stimulate his team with a big swing of the bat here. And now, does Knife Edge come in? She does. The monster closer that we saw in games 1 and 2 did give up a couple hits before and a run in game 1, but in game 2 did her job and shut out the Pelicans.
I believe this is it's a submariner to boot.
It is a submarine. Starts with a cutter. Oh, it's a chance for a double play. Does he have enough speed to get there at first? It's safe over at first. A run scores.
The center field,
big run.
number 50,
Bruce LaRoche.
Rally stopper still engaged as Bruce LaRoche come out. He's got choker, and the pressure bars are at 4. He's going to have to remain in. He's going to have to be clutch. Watches one on the edge of the zone. Watches one on the bottom of the zone. I'm not sure if he's even seeing these. Oh, my. A lag pitch and a bad moment to have one. It's a 3-0 count now. Giving a second to let it calm down. Now Knife's Edge is going to deliver a cutter. It's out of the zone. It's looked on. It's a 4-pitch walk thanks to that lag pitch. The bases are going to be loaded now. The A6 Exterminator Jolie is up. And there's 2 outs in the 8th in our World Series for the AA. A huge moment, a possible series-defining moment.
Wow, what a fastball. Really sawed him off there. Now he's ahead in the count.
Watches one low. It's a 1-2 count. Screwball comes in. It's going to be inside, swung on. It's softly over to first. A good time to use that screwball as he gets the third out. Only gives up 1 run, and Knife's Edge does her job. As a lead remains for the Diners, and the Pelicans will have one more chance when they step back up in the 9th. Doc Frank still has a job to do, trying to hold the lead at 2. We've seen quite a few long balls. Got to limit that in this moment.
One thing about the forkball and screwball is they tend to lose their pizzazz if you overuse them, but if you pull them out at the right time, it's so easy to get the chase.
No doubt. Definitely kill shot pitches. Oh, look at Baconator at the plate here, locked in. Stats are huge, but he takes first pitch swing. You can tell the Diners wanted to mash one with those stats. I've been there before.
He put all of his money on black 0 and just prayed that the roulette wheel would help him, but it didn't.
1 out away are the Pelicans from holding the lead at 2.
That's a strike and
It's
a
a
half,
1-1 count to Pancake. The locked-in first baseman with a 500 average. Another one inside, swung on and put away. So the Pelicans down 2 in Game 3, down 2-0 in the series. And they're going to be facing the tough closer.
Number 10, Doc Frank.
Yeah, this is Rally Stopper non-engaged, so you might be able to tire her out before Rally Stopper kicks in. That's going to be key.
How patient can he be in this moment? Can he get a hit or 2 and just get somebody on base? Good pitch there in the corner. 2-0. Screwball's going to be on the way. This has been trouble for the Pelicans. It's trouble again as it's popped over towards the pitcher and put away for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
It's the front end of this lineup up now. Some good hitters up in the order.
You've got to be patient here. This is a tough pitcher. You've got to force something hittable.
What a cutter.
Great pitching by mhsmith, though.
Smith is locating with Knife's Edge right now.
Thought he could blow the fastball. I'm shocked that didn't work.
Oh, I can't believe he got a touch on that. And now he watches this one. It's a 1-2 count. This one may or may not be in. It's popped up towards the shortstop. And the Pelicans only have 1 life left.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 76.
You can see the Pelicans are backed into a corner, just throwing their claws at anything that comes at them.
This one's hammered. Right field. Preztone back towards the wall, and it's going to get down. It's going to be a double. The tying run is going to be at the plate here in the 9th inning of our Game 3 World Series.
Yeah, bailed him out with a fastball. Now let's see if the Pels can back that up.
Page.
Popped up. It's going to be over the shortstop. It's going to turn into a run. And just like that, Preztone and the Pelicans continue to fight. They're only down by 1. They've got a runner on first with decent speed and a good hitter at the plate.
What a great job of batting, and look at how much they've tired her out. Now she's gasping for air.
Smith electing to keep the closer in and not go for that final out.
Now base running, Talon.
The faster base runners subbed in. Can the Pelicans deliver? They say, oh, it's over. And 2 runners are going to be on with 2 outs now. What a performance here from the Pelicans to answer in the 9th.
Number 31.
They're still a run away.
Lafayette.
Yeah, she's being held up by Clutch, but even so, she doesn't look very good. Need to really get into a pitch here.
Ball, that's inside.
Look at the eye.
Yeah, great eye. Mid at bat.
When mhsmith noticed that, he doesn't like it.
Number 47.
3-pitch Arsenal fastball hitter and clutch on this batter. Fork Upton comes in. It's a 3-0 count now.
That was a good job by Smith to realize the jig is up.
This one through the gap as well. Preztone continues to send him around. Does he go all the way for home? He doesn't. He turns back. The bases are going to be loaded. And we're just a single away from tying this game. It's Christina Mercury 0 for 1 with an RBI in this game.
She gets a little bit of boost from power verse, but gonna be tough.
Oh, swings at the first pitch. It's a tough one, and it's into the dirt. And the Diners, they were on danger red, but they're able to escape, and they take a 3-0 series lead.
Wow. Oh, man. Bases loaded. So tough if you're the Pels.
All right, game 3 we see here, our second in a row. One-run game in this series. It's 3-0 in the series. Diners lead. But the way these last couple games have gone so far, you feel like it's up for the grabs still. The Pelicans looking to answer back in game 4 as they're going to be at Lafayette corner of their home stadium. Y'all give us a second. We'll switch it over, and we'll see if this thing's over tonight or if the Pelicans still have life. Catch y'all in a minute. Alrighty, folks, here we go. It's game 4 of our AA World Series at Diners. I'll change it in a second. They've got a 3-0, not a 2-0 series lead. A back and forth affair there in games 3. Louder bats than we've seen so far in this series, but another tight affair.
Number 18.
The Pelicans, their backs against the wall. How do they answer? They've got to win here for the home crowd to keep their season alive. Meanwhile, the Diners, one win away from being a rookie AA World Series champion.
Yeah, I think it's crucial here, Unicorn, for the Pels to get off to a better start. Don't want to be facing that bullpen late in the game again. Not when you're down 3-0.
Number 61.
Mentioning that I didn't think about, a real turning point in that game is when the starter for the Pelicans got hit with that ball up the middle. He was dealing on the mound, Fuentes was. After that injury, the Diners started to come alive, and they scored for 4 or 5 straight innings. Seems the bullpen could be an issue for the Pelicans in this series. Meanwhile, the Diners' bullpen has been really stellar so far. Michael Butcher on the mound is going to need to deliver for his team in Game 3. Gave up the leadoff single, turned into a steal, but he does get a
left fielder.
one out here on the right side.
Do you walk here? No. It's going to be careful.
They don't walk.
They don't walk.
There's a strike.
Double A doesn't walk.
Ball, that's outside.
I can't get the series score to change on the left side, but if people ask, it's 3-0. And there's a walk there for the Diners. They've got runners at the corners now, so he does walk him.
Outside.
Michael Butcher already in a tough spot here in the first inning. Another standard 5-pitch arsenal for the Pelicans starter.
I see some. I was gonna say I see some steak on the uniforms this time for the Diners there. Oh
Now
my!
batting, the shortstop, number 24.
The amount of throws we've seen from center field in this series turn into outs has been insane. That's the 4th or 5th. But a run did score, and Butcher's already tense now on the mound in the first inning. Left fielder ranges in. He does put this one away cleanly, but that sliding grab from the left fielder that turned into a 2 RBI drop was a difference in that last game. Now we've got elite forkball on this starter on the mound for the Diners. 3 fastballs, a changeup, and a fork. Once again, no curve. Preztone swings at one off of the zone on an 0-2 count. You got to wonder how patient he can be. He started off extremely patient in Game 3, but with his backs against the wall, it becomes even more difficult now. Late on that one.
No, outside.
Always dangerous. Britt Brooks at the plate here, looking to get on. Got good speed.
Had herself a home run in the last game. A good eye on the forkball there. It's a 2-2 count. This one's going to be into the zone. Swung on, but not able to make contact. It's a swinging strikeout. Now Preztone up to the plate. Had 2 great hits in that last game. One that sparked the rally in the 9th that we saw that almost turned into a comeback. He's got so much power with his bat. Oh my, that's laggy. It was way out of the zone, but swung on and put away. It's 3 up, 3 down. The Diners, after the first inning, have a 1-run lead, just like they've had for most of the series. They've had just a small lead for the vast majority of the innings played. You're right, there are some steaks on there. A little sirloin's tribute for the Diners.
We got cinnamon roll here with the low pitch, lefty on righty, dangerous lead batter.
Looks like we might see a little bit more lag here in Game 4 than we've seen in the past ones. Like I said, the players did warn us that there was some lag in these games, but they played through it, so it must not be too detrimental. Stands absolutely jam-packed for what could possibly be the last game of the season for the Pelicans, possibly the last game of the AA career for the Pelicans after they've won a World Series and now find themselves back here. Built quite a resume when they look to take an interview for the AAA.
The second baseman, number 5.
I don't know anything, but I'm gonna put my money on the Pels to extend this series.
I think they can do it too. The way they played in that last game, they had a couple of things go against them. That pitcher injury and that RNG drop in left field really were the big differences in that game, which is out of his control. We have yet to see the RNG really go against the Diners in this series at all. He's got a good hit there on a corner pitch. It's a 2-out knock.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 24.
Wishbone, welcome to the chat. Yes, it was 7-6. Our XBL World Series player Wishbone. Dude is okay at the video game.
I've heard that.
Not sure how he would stand up against a player like Preztone or mhsmith. He seems pretty good in the XBL. And there's the third out.
Right fielder, number 22, Maggie Hayes.
Preztone playing down one in the bottom of the second here. He does have the home field advantage. Swings at the fastball late. Very similar velo and junk on this pitcher to the last game. Actually might be identical. Ooh, that one. Tails into the zone. Gets him looking. Oh, that was a line drive to right field, but right at Oatmeals. That's the Pelicans that we saw in the last game. They hammered a lot of balls. And now they put a hammer into this one. That's way up there. That's all the way. You didn't think you were getting the ball in the second row. Well, get ready. I hope you got your glove because it's a solo shot to the second deck.
Yeah, he lobbed one in there to Christina Mercury, and it went out in a hurry.
Number 43, Archie Ray.
Forkball can be really tough when you don't see it that often, but now 2 games in a row, Preztone's seen the forkball, and he hammers that one. Fly ball, but this one's going to stay inside the yard. But the Pelicans do tie it up there in the second.
Center field,
Number 18.
Both guys swinging the bat well, just like they did in the last game. A real turnaround from games 1 and 2, where we saw a lot of chasing, a lot of weak contact. Game 3 was a lot different. Game 4 is starting off to be more similar to Game 3 than the other 2. A lot of fun if you're an offensive enjoyer. Michael Butcher on the mound is trying to turn this into a pitcher's duel. Another well-struck ball. That one's towards Archie Gray in center field. There was actually a different center fielder out there in the last game. Interesting. He had LaRoche in center field last game.
Yeah, that was pounded at 88 power, almost right on the dot, but it just stayed too low.
Seen quite a few of those out of the Diners where they just reticle it too well. This one's reticled well left field towards the wall. As he jump on it, he doesn't. So it's going to be a single with 1 out.
Kind of nice to see him get something out of that, because both of those last pitches are absolutely murdered.
No, that ball's inside. There's a strike.
Up there on the corner, it's a 1-1 count to Baconator. Baconator. And a 1-2 count now. Butcher with that K neglector once again engaged. Cutter inside, hittable pitch, and it is hit. Over the top of the second baseman, it's 2 on with 1 out. Now Butcher once again, just like the first inning, finds himself in a predicament. Trying to get out of this jam. Good pitch to start off the at-bat. Oh, just off the edge of the zone. Good eye there from Pancake. Chases on the cutter. Can the first baseman glove it? He can't. It's going to roll through. Is he in a route for home? He doesn't. Just like that, bases loaded, 1 out. The Diners looking to strike and take the lead back. If it's anything like last game, they will. The way that thing went back and forth, the Diners are looking to immediately answer. Butcher tense again on the mound. This one's got a chance for no play. That's what the Pels needed, and they get it.
Oh, baby.
Race is canceled.
That is absolutely monster for the Pels. That is the type of play that could possibly be a turning point here.
Huge to get out of the bases loaded jam and help his pitcher's mojo. Lafayette exploding after that out. They feel life back in their team. This one popped up. It's a misplay by the pitcher just over her head, but not enough speed down the first base line, and an injury. Another RNG going against the Pelicans.
Michael now in the game.
It's the catcher getting pulled out. Luckily enough, it was the 8-hole hitter. Not losing one of his best bats. Much more detrimental when you're really the outfield is where I hate to get injuries the most, especially if they're a good bat as well. This is a good swing of it. Popped over the third baseman's head. It's going to be a 1-out single. The Pelicans still showing some good plate discipline here. Front end of their lineup now.
Charlotte Mars.
This pitcher has an over 14 ERA in the postseason. Has not been doing well, but so far, good start to her performance. Pops this one up. Allison able to corral it easily for the second out.
The shortstop.
Now Britt Brooks.
Preztone.
That one's hammered deep center field.
Ooh,
that
that
one's
really
way
hit.
back. Is it another second decker? Oh, it bounces off of it. It's a 2-run home run. The Pelicans displaying their power yet again, and they take the lead. It's Britt Brooks. It's her second of the night.
Yeah, you can't take this chick for granted. She just tends to go off. You really have to pay attention. She's the best batter on the Pels, and mhsmith does not appear to be aware of that.
Huge night for Britt Brooks at the plate. Preztone, another good hit back toward the wall. It's another second decker. And the Pelicans, they've exploded. 3 home runs in the game, 4 runs. And they're looking to keep their season alive.
A very laissez-faire changeup that just got absolutely blasted. So it got back-to-backs, and the Pels looking for another one there.
Follow. Ball that's inside. Too low. Ball full.
Right there, a walk.
Yeah, good eye.
Now batting, the third baseman.
I like what the Pels are doing right now. Patience, knowing that Smith is rattled a little bit.
Pels playing with a comfortable 3-run lead now. Much easier to swing the bat when you're down 3-0 in a series if you have the lead. A good pitch there, but wow, what a hit.
The Pels starting to feel it. You know, we said there might be a turning point there on that double play. Sometimes a double play can really spark your squad.
It seems like it has. We saw 2 home runs in this inning and now 2 runners on with 2 outs. Do we see more out of this 2-out rally? A red reticle. Oh my, swung on late. Good pitch there, but fouled away. Good job to foul it off into the dugout. Going for that inside corner, another good location. This one put on the ground to first base, but if you're the Pelicans, you're very happy with that 2-out rally as they put up 3 runs and take the lead.
The third baseman,
Number 27.
Home fans can be happy with that. It's now 1-4. Can Butcher on the mound continue to deliver himself?
Exactly, Uni. You've got to continue to don't put any money in your pocket. You know, this is a tough lead batter. Looks like he's going to get an out here, but you want to turn right back around and get back up to the plate.
Yeah, we continue to talk about plate discipline. I mean, it's so much harder to be disciplined at the plate when you're losing in a playoff game, and now the Diners find themselves with their largest deficit so far in this series, and we see them chase there. 2 put away easily, and just 3 pitches there in that at-bat now. Bagel up to the dish. 54 pitches for the starter, losing some of his stats now. You would think he's just an out or 2 away from being locked in. That one's not going to help. It's way towards right field. Another awkward route from the right fielder, Maggie Page. For some reason, it feels like Preztone keeps making a break 2 inside.
Number 24.
He's taking too short of a route to these balls, and they're just getting over his outstretched glove. It's the 3rd time we've seen it tonight.
I'm going to bail him out again by mentioning potential lag on the big defense.
It could be, you're right. We aren't seeing Preztone's perspective. We've seen some issues on the Diners' perspective with the lag. I wonder how much the Pelicans are dealing with it. They're able to get the 3rd out there, though, as the pitcher put a good hit into it, but it was the center fielder who put it away. Oh, that's a good hit down the line. Going to possibly turn into a double. Not a whole lot of speed. It's going to be a play at second. He's going to be out. What a throw from the left field wall.
Oh, that was so tight. Yeah, you could see it almost before he picked up the ball that it was going to be bang, bang.
There's a strike.
Some huge throws in this World Series. That's now the 5th or 6th put out from the outfield we've seen in this set.
A lot of greed going around.
Some aggressive base running has definitely hurt both teams. The 2-2 count is the starters really losing some stats now to go along with that 10 situation. That one right down the middle but fouled away. Changeup's just going to be low. We'll see if he can hold off. He can't. What a pitch from Smith.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 38, Michael Butcher.
This one popped up, should be the third out. Want to welcome Haight to the chat, our AAA player in the World Series. Has a 1-1 lead himself. Can't wait to cast, or at least watch the rest of that one.
The first 1-1 lead in history, by the way.
Did I say lead? Oops. All games in the World Series played, AA and XBL, are all recorded. We're just waiting on the AAA, the Misto League. And season 20 will be all wrapped up as soon as we get them casted. And what's been a really great season yet again. As well as the Cup.
It was a great season.
We've got Burning Ice in the finals, and then I believe it's Galaxy versus Teflon in the semifinals.
It should be Misto in the finals. Misto is to blame for Misto's misfortune.
Nobody wanted to see Ice in the finals. We all wanted to see Mist, but you get what you get. League office has their script. You can't always agree with it, but they write it for some reason.
Yeah, I think Ice must be a secret league office or something.
He's probably donating. Flash is still in the background, I'm sure, pulling some strings. Whoever has his Venmo has an advantage in the league.
No, Flash is pulling strings for me. He wants the lower leagues to advance. He doesn't want Ice.
First baseman, number 14.
2 outs on that weak pop up to right foot, or to the right side. Good speed on first. Butcher doing a good job here.
That's a strike.
We're now into the 5th inning. He's 1 out away. This one hammered right
contact.
field. Aggressive pitching. 3 straight strikes right there. And gets the put out. So 5 innings, only 1. Wow, what a catch from the pitcher. Pelicans showing that pitching prowess that they've been known for this season. Holding the Diners to 1 run right now. They held the Diners to 1 run in game 2, but they weren't able to score any of their own. Different story when they've put up 4. Another great play from the shortstop. We've seen a couple of those tonight. She's got a cannon over there.
Look at the power.
Oh, first pitch swinging from Preztone. He wanted to yak one. That's a very quick half inning. It's zeros on both sides, and we're getting late in this game now. It's the 6th inning. Here in Game 4 of our AA World Series, the Diners 1 win away from being a champion. Pelicans looking to continue and keep their season alive.
If I'm Smith, I'm pretty happy with what Freedada's done on the mound. My team's not hitting right now.
No, outside.
The Diners were able to win a couple of tight pitching matchups in games 1 and 2, but that's not really their mantra. It's more of the Pelicans. Looks like we're in for a little bit of a pitching duel so far in this one, despite a lot of hard hit balls.
29.
Butcher is 75th pitch on the way.
This feels like the game that's going to RNG-wise turn around for the Pels, and I think Smith is behind the 8 ball here.
Oh,
you can only
pitch.
Oh, he misreticled that puppy.
Yeah, misreticled on a pitch almost right down the middle.
Number 5.
Oh, this one way back left field. Another awkward route from the left fielder. He's once again, it's over his head. Oh, does he go home? He does continue to go home, but he's safe, and he cuts into the lead. I mean, the lag might be one thing, but that's 4 times now we've seen just too aggressive of a route to the ball from the Pels.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to clean it up on the mound. That's an unacceptable pitch, considering the situation here. Got to tighten it up.
Butcher able to get the 3rd out. Despite giving up 2, you got to be happy with that performance from Butcher so far on the mound. I would expect him to be pulled if he gets up to the plate. Probably won't. It's the 4-5-6 batter up. We do see Spoon Bard. The RP that we have yet to see in this series, the SPRP for the Diners. We saw this. Looks like this is where he saves some money. Look at those pitching stats.
Yes, definitely an interesting build, and you've got the base rounder at the plate. You do not want to let her get on.
We have yet to see the slider in this series, which really saddens me, but finally we see the slider. Not only do we see it, it's elite.
Donovan.
It's elite, but it's only like 15 jump.
This one,
I mean, how elite is it?
Right. Yeah, I'm a believer in the slider, but I'm not a believer in the slider with a pitcher like this. We'll see if Prestone's able to take advantage of it.
Christina Mercury.
Looks like he's going to go with a slider here to start off.
I love the moxie, though, to run this pitcher. I mean, I'd be interested to try this pitcher myself, but I'd probably get absolutely hammered.
Slider on the edge of the zone. It's a 1-1 count now. This one's probably going to be too slow for a double play, but he does get the out at second. Oh, he gets him at first. Too slow down the line. Not enough speed.
The center field.
He turns the double play. And the Diners have a little momentum now. They scored 1, and now they got a 0 on the board for the Pelicans. Butcher's still in. If you're going to get to this pitcher, this feels like the time to do it. I wonder how long Butcher's leash is right now. And a 2-run game in the 7th.
Now batting.
Gotta be looking at that bullpen, and he does.
I was going to say, you're going to have to hit these cornball pitchers because the monsters are coming.
Here's Floral, who inherited a bases-loaded situation and allowed 3 runs in the last game. That changed everything after that sliding drop in left field happened on his watch. Looking to not repeat history here and keep his team with the lead. Top of the 7th in Game 4 of our AA World Series. It's a 2-1 count. This one's right at the second baseman. Turns a double play anyways.
The left fielder, number 15.
Right on that, just a good pitch.
Oh, a great diving grab from Britt Brooks. She's all over the field, and she's also a monster at the plate. What a series so far for Britt Brooks. If the Pelicans don't walk away victorious, it's not because of her. An excellent performer so far in this World Series. This one's lined over there towards the right side, and it's going to be 2 runners on with 2 outs. And these 2-out rallies have been the name of the game so far here in Game 4. Preztone had his now. Will the Diners have theirs? That one real meaty over the middle of the zone. 1-1. Great speed at second. Anything into a gap you would imagine is going to score. Swings on the cutter inside. A good job by Preztone to use that pitch there. Made him into a chase as he gets out of another jam. A good job. Preztone has given up 12 hits, but only given up 2 runs. He's left a lot of runners stranded on so far.
Archie Gray.
And going to run Spoonbard back out there. Be interested to see if she can shuck and jive her way through another inning.
We see a pinch hitter, Bruce LaRoche, who's the backup center fielder. He actually started last game, had a couple of good sliding grabs in center field. Now he's got himself a pinch hit single. He's going to have some decent speed over there as well to lead off. He's on first base. And here's the injury replacement, Jolie, after the catcher got hurt early on with a pulled hammy. Back-to-back subs coming up to bat for the Pels. Oh, this is a possible double play. It's on the second, over to first, and this time barely beats it out. Laurel, is he already going to be pulled? I'm not so sure, but he does. He brings in Louisa Lafayette. She's got to feel comfortable here at Lafayette corner with a name like that.
She's just waiting for a mistake up there. She's just waiting for Spoonbard to make a mistake. That was a great pitch, though.
Fastball hitter. We see a fastball here. Looked on 2-2 count. Good chase pitch, but he doesn't bite. It's a full count here to Lafayette. This one's going to be just off the zone. It's a hit and run. Does it get down? Left fielder's there. And it hits the dirt, but... Oh, and he goes to first.
What?
I don't think he expected it to hit the dirt. Neither did I, but just like that, both runners are safe, and the Pelicans have a chance now to extend their lead with 2 runners on, and their leadoff batter is up. This one's hit to the dirt, but he's got sprinters. No play at first. Runners on the corners now with 2 at the Pelicans. With Britt Brooks at the plate, look who it is.
Now you're putting the pressure on Spoonie here. I don't like the feel of this if I'm Smith.
Cam Brooks deliver yet again.
She has to stay off the plate.
She's been the MVP of this team. Looks like she's going to get walked here. Not a bad decision if you're the Diners.
You have to pull Spoonie. You've got to pull her.
Number 76.
It's Preztone at the plate. It looks like there's no thought to even pull this pitcher, but the bases are loaded, 2 outs, and look at all that power.
She's hitting her spots. I'll give her that.
Oh, what a catch over there from Cinnamon Roll. My, oh my, bails the pitcher out with a questionable decision of leaving that SPRP in. The third baseman, once again, we see great fielding, and it saves at least a couple runs right there. The lead remains at 2. We're into the 8th inning. After this out, only 5 outs to go. The Diners looking to mount a comeback here. A comeback would mean that they walk away victorious as AA World Series champion. Preztone trying to do everything he can to capture at least one game in this World Series and live to fight another day.
Number 5.
He's got 2 outs now in the 8th. Chases on an inside pitch. Look at the hitting stats on Bagel here. Locked in and power versus righties engaged. Imagine if she had RBI hero as well.
Can you imagine Spoon Bard making the post-game, teleconference here? If the Diners can somehow win this game, that would be such a shocker, but it would be amazing.
Yeah, she still remains out there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. She did get in some trouble last game and got bailed out by the fielding, but comes out once again here in the 8th. Gives up a leadoff single. You gotta feel like she caught a break there in the last inning. Oh, first pitch
But she also got hosed there by that throw to first base that should have been an out.
That's true. She is still locating. Another well-located fastball here, right there on the corner. Whiffer is engaged. Slider is down. Bunt. It's going to be just fair. A good job to make something out of nothing there if you're Preztone with that whiffer trait engaged. That makes that bunt even more difficult. A good piece of bunting. This one just past the glove of the second baseman as he rounds for home. It's a missed throw, but it ended up being accurate and turned that runner back. So runners going to be at the corner. Once again, Pelicans have runners on. Can they convert? You feel like stretching the lead here is huge. 2 runs surely cannot feel safe against a hitter like the Diners.
Oh, a meaty slider looked upon. And Spoon Bard has the Pelicans a little bit rattled up there.
Oh, swings way inside, bails the pitcher out. Now it's a 2-2 count. This one's hit, off-speed hitter helps him out, and it is going to score a run as the lead is stretched to 3. The Pelicans desperately needed that. They can feel even more comfortable now when they step up to pitch, but they've still got work to do. 1 out and still time to add to this lead. Still on the mound is Spoon Bard. Almost feels like Smith just wants to run this pitcher. He's got a 3-0 series lead. Doesn't feel like he has to exhaust the bullpen.
Way back and there was the puck.
Ooh, just barely over, and that's the 3rd or 4th home run of the game for the Pelicans.
It felt like for the last 2.5 innings, we knew if she made a mistake, it was going to be gone, and she finally made one.
It's the backup catcher is subbed in for the injured catcher way early in the game who delivers, and now it's a 6-run lead, and the Pelicans, they feel like they can walk away with this one victorious and keep their season alive. Bard still in there. I don't know if Smith knows that there's no stamina on. Could have pulled Bard about 3 innings ago, but going to continue to run her out there.
Charlotte Bard.
Got a little bit of defiance for the Diners here.
We have had some people in the league that did not know the stamina was turned off for, I mean, at least multiple games into the season in season 20.
Yeah, Fizzy being one of them, not to name any names.
Number 47.
Right, and actually, now that you mention, I think the only one, yeah.
But we love Fizzy, so it's all good.
Yeah, Fizzy with a new and improved roster. I'm excited to see what he's got for season 21. A really good player.
He'll have a lot more than he had last season.
Yeah, really tough XBL player. And Fizzy getting a shout out here in a huge moment in the World Series. Oh my, okay, we got another one. Spoon Bard is just throwing batting practice now, and the Pelicans are running away with it as they've got a chance here to just go ahead and run roll this thing in the 8th.
The Pels just realized this pitcher's got nothing.
I'm sorry, Fork Upton's in there.
Oh, it's Upton now. Got some confidence against this Spoon Bard. Now Upton's in trouble.
Is this a run roll home run?
Is he in trouble?
There. The Pelicans, they're going to do it. Off the back of the long ball. They're back to their season 18 form here in game 3 or in game 4 as they get a run roll victory out of nowhere in the 8th.
Yeah, you don't like the trend here if you're the Diners.
No, you do not. The Pelicans looked much more comfortable at the plate tonight, especially obviously in Game 4. But in Game 3, it felt like the RNG was really against the Pelicans and what should have, in a lot of minds, been a victory for the Pelicans in Game 3. But regardless, it's going to be 3-1 of this series now, and it's going to be back to Battery Bay, the home of the Diners, when we get into Game 5, when we get the next stream at you. Like I said, those games are already recorded and ready to play. As soon as we get those at you, we will. But, Miss, what do you have to say about this game?
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun night of baseball. The game got away from them there, but it was really competitive ball. It's been competitive ball the whole series. Really good to see the Pels bounce back and hammer out a Mercy, to show their pedigree, which we already knew was legitimate. So, if I'm mhsmith, I'm gonna, send a taxi or something to take Britt Brooks out for a nice party night right before the next game, and make sure that she's got a late night before that one runs. But if you're the Pels, you're excited here.
I'm excited if you're the Pelicans. I mean, nobody wants to walk away from a World Series without even getting a victory, and now he's got one under his belt. That itself is going to take a lot of pressure off, just knowing he was at least able to win one. And I mean, we've seen a lot of comebacks over the last couple postseasons from AA, AAA, and XBL. Especially in the XBL last season, we saw a lot of comebacks, so it's very doable. And like we talked about, it felt like the RNG was against the Pelicans, especially in Game 3, and really in Game 2 it was quite a bit against him as well. And that Metalhead and Super Mega Baseball always has a way to kind of even that RNG battle out over the course of a 7-game series, which is why the 7-game series is so great in the late postseason. And the Diners have played great, but it feels like the Pelicans have a lot of momentum, even being down 3-1, and they just feel like they were the better team in both games tonight. And if you're the Diners facing a veteran that's done this before and won in the World Series before, you got to be a little bit worried when you're coming into the next set of games.
Well, just straight up, there's been enough reverse splits in big series over the last few seasons that you never know what's going to happen here, especially when you had two evenly matched players coming in to begin with. So when that second player gets going, it doesn't feel like, the underdog snagged a game. This feels more like they were even from the beginning, and now finally the tables have turned. For how long, we'll see.
Yeah, and like you said, it's one thing when it's 6-2, 7-1 every game over those first 3 games when it's a 3-0 series lead, but it was a one-run loss twice for Preztone in those games. In both games, he had the tying run, obviously, but also runners on base. He had a chance to win both of those games that he lost by 1, so it was right there for the taking, and so this thing could easily flip the other way. And it was a lot of fun tonight. We saw a very vast difference between games 1 and 2, where it seemed like the pitching was a little bit more off, and both guys had a much better eye at the plate, and both guys really put a good swing of the bat in both games so far. So, yeah, that's what we've got tonight for the AA World Series. The Diners are going to lead 3-1 now. Whenever we come back, I'm sure we'll probably cast the rest of the series, probably however many it takes, 1, 2, or 3. And no telling, probably this weekend, maybe when we'll get it at you. But just make sure you stay tuned into the Discord. We've obviously still got the AAA. And then we've got the XBL all recorded, ready to go to Dwayne, I'm sure, and maybe Zlat will be casting those. And so, yeah, y'all make sure you stay tuned to the Discord, watch those show announcements, and we will get the AA World Series all wrapped up as soon as we can, as well as those other series. Congrats to Preztone for extending this series. Congrats to the Diners for taking a 3-1 series lead. And next time y'all see us cast this series, we will crown a AA World Series champion. And so we will see y'all then. Peace.